Sometimes life lets you down and you feel that you are done. You just want a morning run because the fun is all gone. But sometimes life makes you proud when you look far and wide, when you leave the pain behind and see the brighter side. TNC gives you inspiration. TNC reignites your passion.
The new channel. The new channel. The views, opinions, and insights expressed in the following show are those of the hosts, producers, guests, and viewers. They do not necessarily reflect the position of the channel. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello and welcome to the new channel. We are here to help you see the new you. My name is Lloyd Luna and this is The Big Picture. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, wherever you're watching from around the world. Magandang gabi po. It's Friday, August the 21st, 2020. Ngayon po ay bakasyon. Ngayon po ay walang pasok. Ngayon po ay Ninoy Aquino Day. Dahil Ninoy Aquino Day at walang pasok, mukhang ready ang ating mga viewers for tonight para makipagkulitan at makipag-usap sa atin ngayong gabing ito. Phil Agustin, Mary Grace Cada is watching already. Lisa Blancada, I love you all. Cloyd Refugio watching as well. Sino pa yung mga nandito ngayon? Primitiva Van der Putten. Parang ano to? Parang may pagka-German, ha? Karaze Simeon is watching along with Filipinas Factor. Saka si Alex nandito na rin. Anyway, Attorney Sheila San Diego watching from Alabang. From Ayala Alabang, co-host of TNC's YOLO. Hello, Attorney Sheila. Dumating na ba yung suman dyan sa bahay mo? Balita ko may suman na paparating dyan. Anyway, all good. If you are watching our live stream tonight, please do share our live stream link so that your friends, associates, and families can also watch this inspirational show that we have prepared for you tonight. Edwin, good morning. Good morning nga kasi dito sa ating interview ngayon pala, bawal ang gabi. Bawal ang gabi. So good morning. Sorry na. Hi Jude, hi Ed, nandito rin sila. Si Vian is nandito kasama si Dagatan, Luis, Mary Grace, Rebecca. Hello everybody! Si Jude is watching from Iligan City. Oh, I miss the place. I miss Mindanao. Kung alam niyo lang po kung gaano ko na-miss mag-travel. As a professional speaker for more than 15 years, now that we are still in a sort of a lockdown, I really miss traveling, going around. Bon Burgos would know this. I really miss a lot of traveling and spokening to people. Speaking po. Hello, Jonah Lisa watching as well. Ayan, parami tayo na parami. Sige, please do share our live stream link para mas marami makapanood. Hello, Sir Richie Kuna watching. Past president yan ng AFI. Saka siya rin po ngayon ay busy sa kanyang Kurimi milk tea, saka yung Dunbury mix. Busy po ang ating master entrepreneur at franchisor Richie Kuna. Arnold Alberto, hello. Ma'am Lita, kumusta po kayo? Meron po bang bazaristas tonight? Yes, ma'am. Ang TNC Marketplace po ay bukas na. Kaya lang alas 10 pa yun, ma'am. Mamaya nyo hanapin yon kasi the big picture muna tayo. 7 o'clock pa eh. Okay, let's do it. Ladies and gentlemen, please let us know where you're watching from. Organize your own watch party if you may para po mas maraming ma-reach ang ating live stream for tonight because we are going to talk about an interesting topic, molecular wonder. Sorry po, English eh. Mamimigay tayo ng premyo ngayong gabing ito. Mamimigay tayo ng regalo. Pero hindi doon sa game ko ngayon. May tanong lang ako, mga kaibigan. Kayo po ba alam ninyo ang Tagalog ng molecule? Ngayon ko lang naisip. Ano po ang Tagalog ng molecule? If you know the answer, please do write them down sa ating comment stream down below at magkaalaman kung sino po ang may alam. Alam ko mag-google kayo, so please go ahead. Let us know kung ano po ang Tagalog ng salitang molecule. Carol Anna, Esmas, pa-FB Live na lang tayo. Tuwang-tuwa siya. Ha ha ha. Miss ko na office. Ang mahalaga, alive pa tayo. Amen! Alive! Alexis from Subic Bay. Chris Valderrama, good evening everyone. Rolando Lirio is watching from Singapore. Hello. Ingit po kayo dyan. Si Ma'am Lilibeth sa Cebu. Maraming salamat po sa pagtutok at panunood. At syempre po ang mga nalalabuan sa ating pong Facebook live stream, you can also simultaneously watch our live on YouTube. Just go to hashtag the new channel sa search bar. Hanapin niyo po doon ang aming show na live ding mapapanood. Now, if you are going to watch and comment on our YouTube video, we are going to give away something that you can use. So para po sa mga gusto makakuha nitong item na ito, you will have a chance of getting this item. 1 box, free delivery within Metro Manila. Just watch and comment on hashtag the new channel on YouTube. Ito po yung inyong possible na makuha. Alright, washable face mask courtesy of TNC and Unisol. Libre pong delivery, isang pack na nagkakahalaga ng 600 pesos para po sa mapipili naming lucky viewer sa ating YouTube channel. Subscribe na rin po kayo para sure. Ito na, naglalabas na po ang mga matatalino. Watching from Santa Cruz, Manila is Vian. Sabi ni Jimmy, ang sakit sa bangs ng tanong. Ano Tagalog sa molecule? Masakit sa bangs, mga kaibigan. Watching from Bulacan is Eliza or Elisa, and Cloyd is watching from Dubai. Ito na, Naglalabasa na. Molekula, sabi ni Ma'am Cho. And then, molecule. Sabi ni Grelid is molekula. O, sa dalawa na sila. Eduardo Mina III is saying hibla. Molecule is hibla. Hello, Monica watching from Laguna. Magandang gabi. Si Army is watching naman from Carmona. Kumusta kayo dyan? Mukhang mataas ang kaso ng COVID-19 dyan, ah. But anyway, Bautista family, good evening. Miss A, Beauty and Wellness Babies, and to my mentors and coaches, magandang gabi daw. Of course, si Edna is nasa Binangonan. Binangonan, Rizal. Good. Anong Tagalog sa molecule? Bago tayo mag-start, anong Tagalog sa molecule? Ang sabi ni Carol is partikulo. Partikulo. Alice from Lapu-Lapu City. Hello. Itong magandang sagot. Sabi ni Pilipinas is molecule. Molecule. Nagalog lang. Molecule. Arlene is watching from Baguio City, our model city sa paglabad po sa COVID-19. Carol, hello. Sabi ni Army, sabi ni Google, molekula daw po. Jan Rosario, molekula. Mike, molecule. Sabi ni Carol, munting butil. Mary Grace Kada, hello from Cabanatuan City. Shout out sa molecular group. Okay, watching from the house, Jimea, molekula. So puro sila molekula, ha? Shirley Swaze Corpus, kababayan ko mula Gumaka, Quezon. Hello, Ma'am Shirley. Saan ka sa Gumaka? Ako po ay sa Barangay Bamban. Sige na nga, mag-start na raw tayo. Sabi, nagalit na si Jackie. Basta, molecule po, okay na yun. Molokila, sabi ni Lisa. Noemi, bilog-bilog, zagu. Molecular with the C. Meron bang C, meron bang letter C? Yung kasi letter C sa Tagalog. Sabi ni Shirley, Progreso. Ay, Barangay Progreso. Sa lahat ng mga taga-Progreso, magandang gabi po sa inyo lahat. Diyan po kami tumira sa Barangay Progreso, Gumaka, Quezon. Nung kami po ay nakikitira pa sa ninong at ninang ng aking bunsong kapatid dahil ang tatay ko po ay magtitinapay sa Gumaka, Quezon. So, diyan sa Progreso, may tinatawag dyan na Progreso Bakery. Meron pa ba niyang ganyan, Ma'am Shirley, sa Progreso? Progreso Bakery. So, yung tatay ko nagtitinda ng tinapay. Ako naman ay kasama. Habang naglalako yan. Nagrarasyon kami sa barangay. So, simula sa bayan, papunta sa mga barangay. Yun. Kami yung nagbebenta ng mga tinapay doon. Hindi naman ako kasi kumakain ako nung tinapay na tinitinda ng tatay. Okay, nakapagkwento na tuloy ako. Evelyn, watching from Kuwait. Hello po sa mga taga-Kuwait. Bulinggit na molikula, sabi ni Gloria. Ayan, sige, let's go! So lahat ng ready na, hindi ko po alam kung ano talaga ang Tagalog na molecule, but we're going to talk about molecule, ano yung wonder niya kung bakit ngayong panahon ng pandemya, meron tayong napatunayan that we can actually defeat the virus by turning into something. Pag-uusapan natin ngayon, yung negosyo na yan. Ang advocacy ng ating guest ay hindi mapapantayan. Kailangan mag-end ang leprosy sa Pilipinas by 2031. Sana tama yung aking basa. So, mga banyo, sabi ni Ma'am Gloria Pedron. Ito interesting ha. Ang Tagalog ng molecule ko ay munting bilog-bilog. Apoy hulog-hulog yung ano. Ano yung hulog-hulog? Yung ginataan. Sige, hindi natin alam. Hindi ko alam kung anong Tagalog ng molecule, kaya ako natanong. So, huwag niyo po akong tanongin. Maraming salamat sa lahat ng participate. Anyway, dahil marami na tayo, getting closer to 100 people na watch live, please do share. Hindi pa pwedeng mag-100 lang tayo. Let's break the internet. Make it 300 and 400 people live watching para mas masaya tayo, ha? And PNC The Big Picture is always here since April 25 para po magbigay ng inspiration sa inyong lahat. Alam niyo po sa ngayon, sa pandemic na kinakaharap natin, mukhang ang kulang sa atin yung mga inspirational shows na mag-uplift ng ating spirits, right? The mainstream media has been, they have been doing this campaign, information campaign. Okay naman yan, but kapag ka naririnig mo gabi-gabi is may namatay, nadagdagan ng kaso, walang trabaho, nagsara mga negosyo. These are depressing news, di ba? Some people may be challenged, but some people may be depressed because of what they are hearing and watching on live or television, yung mga tape na episodes. So the big picture is here to give you inspiration nightly. We have been featuring a lot of personalities and a lot of entrepreneurs na ngayon pong buwan na ito, nagpapasalamat po talaga kami. Hindi ko alam kung paano ko papasalamatan. 5 seasons, 90 interviews sa isang picture na nakikita ninyo. Since April 25, 2020, yan na po yung mga nag-guest sa ating show. So napakadami po nila para maisa-isa. But then again, we are just really honored, privileged, and happy na kami po ay binigyan ninyo ng isang oras mahigit o isang oras sa inyo pong time para makatulong makapag-provide ng inspiration para po sa iba. So again, thank you so much sa lahat po na naging guest natin for the past 3-4 months dito po sa The Big Picture. All right, so before I introduce my guest for tonight, please, let's have some news from the Manila Times. Senate ratifies Bayanihan 2 Act. Health workers to get 10,000 pesos risk allowance. Cebu City to start pool testing trials. PH COVID strains came from China, RIPM. For old pensioners, allow digital proof of life, SSS, GSIS urged. CDC eyes housing for workers. Bicol gears up for ASF free status. SBMA offers gym for container terminal workers isolation. And BSP keeps interest rates steady. Headlines presented to you by the Manila Times. For more news and information, please go to manilatimes.net or download their application at digitaledition.manilatimes.net. And before I introduce my guests for tonight, na for sure excited na kayong makita at makarinig ng inspirational words galing po sa kanya, please allow me to tell everyone that yesterday we had Rona Reyes, co-founder of the Coding School, as our guest. Pinag-usapan natin yung artistic ability ng mga Pilipino para mag-code. Ibig sabihin, gumawa ng mga lines of codes sa programming po ito at kung paano ang ating pong kababayang mga Pilipino ay magaling sa paggawa nito. So 4 years, the Coding School kasama ang Field Development Foundation, Foundation, where trustee po si Ma'am Rona na pagkwentuhan din po natin. So again, maraming salamat, Rona Reyes C. Okay, good. So, since wala tayong hinihintay, sakto, nag-3-digit na ating live stream viewers. Umpisa po natin ito. Huwag niyo kalimutan madoon sa YouTube simultaneously. So you can get a chance to have a gift from TNC and Unisol washable face mask na nakakahalaga ng 600 pesos, free delivery if you are within Metro Manila. Hello, Monica. Hello, Grace Manyo. Mind ba yun or Magno? Sige, Magno. Beng! Hi, Miss Beng! Kumusta ka? Good evening, Sir Lloyd. Long time no see. Last time we have seen each other, Bon Burgos and ma'am is sa Ateneo when I gave a lecture on step back leadership. Anyway, miss you. So, let's introduce our guest for tonight. Ang ating guest for tonight, mga kaibigan, napakahaba ng kanyang credential. Kung credential lang po ang pag-uusapan, babasahin ko sa buong program ko ngayon yung credential, tapos bukas siya mag-guest. Kasi masyadong mahaba yung achievement para isa-isahin. Ano mamaya pagkikwentuhin, maybe I can just give some snippets kung ano yung masasabi nating highlight ng kanyang career. Pero oh my goodness, you talk about achievement, this guy. You talk about mission, this guy. You talk about intention, this guy. You talk about vision, this guy. So, I cannot find other words para describe siya. But to give you some more ideas, our guest for tonight is one of the pioneers in the adoption of the highly effective US-based immune system boosting supplementation in the Philippines. He is working now with dermatologists in Jose Reyes Memorial Hospital in Manila, who conducted a clinical test on 70 leprosy patients who were lepra reactive to conventional medication were restored after prescribing molecules. Ayan, kaya ako sinabing molecules to their patients, and has reached out to 20,000 people and helped their overreactive or underreactive immune deficient bodies. Today, he is here to also share to us this phenomenal masterpiece of the immune system, so to speak. Pambihira ito, napakaganda ng guest natin ito. Tapos, yung recently na lang ito napaka-inspirational nito. Last March 24, nag-lockdown tayo ng March 15. Pinaalam na magla-lockdown March 12. Okay? Pero February pa lang, January pa lang, naririnig natin ng COVID. But I don't know if we were too complacent or we didn't really care enough para hindi pakinggan yung COVID, and now we are in this mess. But last March, he created Frontliners911 Rescue Team and gave free molecules to frontliner doctors and nurses and saved how many? 32 people out of 33 positive COVID-19 turned negative in just 3 days. His goal is to save 1,000 frontliners who are now suffering in ICU because of this pandemic. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the man of the hour. Hindi natin papatagalin kasi kanina pa naghihintay, baka biglang magkawalaan yung 100, 200 tas nanonood sa atin Andito sila para dito sa guest, hindi mo para sa akin. Ladies and gentlemen, Ramon Mendoza. Hi, sir. Thank you so much for coming to the big picture.
Hi, good evening, Sir Lloyd. How are you?
Very good, very excited, and very happy because you have brought with us a lot of people really excited to hear what you're going to say tonight. Maybe also excited with the questions I'm going to ask, which I don't know yet because we just met tonight. But I'm very happy that you're here, sir. We are privileged to have you here. First question, how are you?
I'm great, and I'm feeling really very great and happy for what's happening to some of the frontliners now, who are saved by the molecule, and we will continue to help them because my goal is to reach at least 1,000 frontliners, so that these people who are heroes, okay, all of us who are risking their lives for us, they need to be helped. They should be our priority now.
And we're going to talk about that, deep dive on that topic about molecule. Kasi yung molecule, last time na na-encounter ko yan, nung elementary ako. Di ba kasi may molecule, may, ano ba yan, may atom, may mga ganyan. But anyway, pag-uusapan natin mamaya. Dun muna tayo sa soft side of all of this of all of these things. Now, my question is, we all had to go through some sort of roller coaster ride as far as dealing with the pandemic is concerned. When you first heard about the lockdown, and you are a seasoned businessman, taking care of a lot of people under your belt and care, please do share with us kung ano yung naging emotional ride mo going through this. The first things that you did during the first few days and few weeks of the quarantine. Give us a picture.
Okay, it was a very shocking thing for me to realize that a lot of people in the world are not prepared for this kind of a pandemic, and so I have to think hard on what I can do to contribute to this and to be able to give some hope to people, especially those who are already at risk. And because of this, I started to give away the molecules to the frontliners. And that was March 24. And I was shocked. That was so fast. In just 3 days, they were out of the hospital. Some of them are in quarantine, and some are just at home with symptomatic, who are asymptomatic, meaning there was no symptom, but they were positive. So we also gave them. Some of the frontliners are at home. So this continued to escalate. I mean, the news every day seems to be very depressing. So even my friend doctors, they tell me that we were 10 in the clinic, now we're only 4, and I'm so afraid because uh, my office mates, doctors, are now coughing, and so I need protection. So they called me, and I gave them some molecules. So they feel so secured when they are holding the molecule in their hands. So they're sharing it with their families.
I'm going to ask you more questions about that molecule thing, because this early, if you're saying that this is some sort of an answer to our problem, I'm going to ask you later why not make it available. The government can actually work hand in hand, but later on we're going to talk about that. Tell us something about your journey prior to this. We're going to backpedal a little bit so that we can know you more and
Yeah,
even better.
sure.
What led you to this business? What were you doing prior to this?
Okay. I graduated as a civil engineer, and way back in 20, and I also took up MBA, and then I went into business, and then the business folded up because of the economic crisis in 1997, and then after that I was uh, looking for the right path for me until I got so depressed because I was sick with gouty arthritis, and it made me so sick that I could not walk. I became bedridden for about 6 months.
Sir, yung gouty, ito yung ano, no? Ito yung sa paa, yung parang hindi ko ma-explain, pero yung friend ko parang nagkaroon ng ganyan, although nagamot din naman. So ito yung hindi ka talaga makakatayo.
Oh, it's so painful. Parang nakapako. Parang pinakuan yung paa mo doon sa floor. It's so painful that you cannot even walk 1 inch.
Oh, wow.
So I suffered that. Now I have to take some pain relievers. But some of my friends who are taking pain relievers in just 3 months, they had a kidney problem. So until they had the kidney failure, and so they were on dialysis now. I don't want to be on dialysis. So I said, I'm going to stop taking too many drugs. And that was the time when I was bedridden. Then I asked God for help. Truly, God answers prayers. You know why? A friend of mine introduced me to this because he knew someone from the United States who has this molecule. And I said, maybe this is God's answer to me. And I have some of it. Then I bought from him. Then I took it. And when I was able to walk in just 3 days, imagine that. That changed
3 days.
that changed my perspective
3
in
days.
terms of, yeah. in terms of looking into the healing process of the human being, it wasn't even a drug. This is just a very tiny molecule. It's common to man and animals. So it's coming from the white blood cells, and it can be taken from either humans. It can be taken from the cows, chickens, chicken egg yolks, or cows' colostrums, or any white blood cell of any animal.
Wow.
So this is the process that was made to extract it.
Yeah.
So this molecule holds the memory of immunities that has been in the cow's family since the beginning of time.
My
So
goodness.
it can be traced back to the beginning, the
Yeah.
first day of creation.
And this is all
So,
natural. This is
and
already in us.
yeah, it is courtesy of Mother Nature, designed by our Maker. So this is not so famous yet in the whole world, but it's so famous to the babies because they drink it when they're when when they're born. It's actually mom's colostrum actually has this. The colostrum is not the one that I'm talking about. It is just the molecule inside of that we extract. So this is the one that carries the immunity to the baby from several of your grandmothers. So
Sir,
from the first,
ito yung ipinapasa kasi kumbaga parang wala pang immune system talaga yan. So once
Yeah.
they take it, no, yung baby,
Mhm.
parang in-transfer no,
yeah.
no
So it
immune.
is true. That's true. So from the from the first grandmother, okay, it's being delivered to the next grandmother. Okay,
Who is
to
the
the
first
mother.
grandmother? You're talking about Adam and Eve.
Yeah, and you know what? This is the immunity, but in the human species,
Okay,
it's
now
not
that we
complete.
discover that and it worked personally dun sa'yo, na-experience mo kung paano yung process. It was a short
Yeah.
process, 3 days. I mean, yung gagawin sa'yo or na procedure for many days, weeks, or months, plus yung synthetic drugs na you're going to take in. Now, ito
Yeah.
is natural. It's now available because of the technology that you
Yeah.
know and we know now that we have. I'm going to ask you right after the commercial break. You're going to answer the question. How did you start this, and how do you intend to move this forward, considering that we are in a pandemic? The big picture on TNC will return. Diyan lamang po kayo.
Sure.
Since I got my new place, I've enjoyed every single day here. Hotel-like amenities, attentive staff, resort-style living, all in a premium location. So life here is easy and convenient. That's why I invested in another unit. I can earn more, and they can enjoy the very same things I enjoy at home. What a life! So much more rewarding. So much more to life. SMDC.
We meet beauty every day. We meet power every day. Are you ready?
Ready? Yes.
Beauty is power.
Welcome back to the Big Picture on the new channel. Before I bring back in my guest again for tonight, I would like to again give a shout out to everyone who's watching our show tonight. Ma'am Sylvia Bautista, good evening, Sir Ramon Mendoza. Happy to enjoy your very good talk, wide array of broad knowledge, competence, and articulateness in your interview with yours truly. Very interesting topic indeed. Nasa surface pa lang po tayo. Scratching the surface pa lang. Wala pa tayo sa, hindi ko pa nakukuha masyado yung molecule. But anyway, before we continue our discussion, I would like to invite you to watch our other shows on TNC. Makikita niyo po ang dami na na-produce namin since May. HR Hotline. We're going to launch The Family Business with Nato Agbayani, the fourth project with Rob Kilapio, every Wednesday and Saturdays at 7 p.m. HR Hotline, syempre Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Yung Usapang Beauty, kung gusto niyo mga beauty, mga kakikaya, nandyan po yan sa Usapang Beauty. U-Turn is a story of turnaround ng mga personalities na pwedeng maging inspiration din para sa inyo. The Home Buyer is also there along with the Puppet Stories, TNC Marketplace. Mamaya po yan, 10 p.m. Thursdays and Fridays at 10. YOLO with attorney Carlo and attorney Sheila, Mondays and Thursdays at 8:30 p.m. So, diniscuss nila noong una is yung libel, ikalawa is annulment, mga libreng konsultasyon po, mga tanong ninyo tungkol sa batas, sasagutin po nila. TNC The Talk, Mondays at 12, after shift, Wednesdays and Fridays at 8:30 p.m. Meaning, after the show, meron po tayong after shift. Win Within will be launched very soon, Saturdays at 8:30 p.m. TNC Town Hall. And one day, alternate po yan, first and fourth, and then second and third Saturdays of each month. Ayan. And again, maraming salamat po sa lahat ng mga nakatutok at nanonood sa atin ngayon. Sabi ni Eduardo Mina, wow, may commercial pa. Naman, di ba? Bakit walang commercial? Hello, we are a channel. In other words, kami po yung dating pinapanood ninyo, channel. Kasi hindi nyo na mapapanood yung ibang channel kasi wala na or hindi na kayo interesado. We are your new channel. So, masanay na po tayo dyan. Fifi, Elenita. Oo, nandito. Magandang gabi sa inyong lahat. Oo. Hindi namin kayo may isa-isa, but again, we would like to appreciate you for just streaming in tonight because we are talking about immunity. We're talking about possible solution to COVID-19. We are talking about something na yung peace of mind ma-achieve because when you have it, napakasimon ng chance na ma-contract ninyo yung virus at malabanan ninyo because 32 out of 33 patients na binigyan ito, wala. 3 days. Out of danger and then back on fit. Maganda rito mamaya. I-ano natin siguro. Mamaya si Sir Ramon Mendoza, papasok na siya. Pero isasabihin natin sa kanya kasi we are actually pasok ko na siya tapos sabihin ko sa kanya. Tapos itanong ko na itendo ko sa kanya. Di ba? Ang gulo ko. Alright. Ramon Mendoza, Sir, Chairman and Founder ng Tikkun Olan Philippines Association. Sir, bago ko itanong, again, maraming salamat and welcome back to the show. Bago ko itanong yung why did you start the company, how you started it, at ano yung plano ninyo moving forward, my question is, we are going to produce a show, COVID Stories. I wonder if you will be interested to be, sort of a part of COVID Stories as a show or platform.
Very interested. Very, very interested.
Okay, very good.
Yeah, because one of my goals is really to save at least 1,000 this year, at least 1,000 frontliners.
Yeah, okay, very good. Thank you so much for letting us know because the reason we thought about COVID Stories as a platform, as a show, I don't know if it's weekly or twice a week show, is because we have interviewed in one of our programs, U-Turn, dalawa mag-asawa po na COVID positive, mga una pa sila. So nag-contact yung dalawa. I don't know kung nakasama yung mga anak nila sa bahay, but they recovered and they have now a sort of an organization na mga COVID positive na naka-recover that they continue to to spread some sort of inspiration. At the same time, taking action kung paano ma-save yung mga COVID mentally and physically and health-wise, etc. So I'm very happy that you're interested in the concept. But back to the question, you put up the company, restoring the world in other language. Why, how, and when?
Okay. The owner of this molecule actually is from the U.S. It's not me. I am just one of their actually promoter. Okay, shall we say promoter? But the reason why I am putting up my own foundation called the Tikkun Olan Philippines is to be able to help the leprosy patients in the Philippines and eradicate leprosy and help eradicate leprosy in the Philippines by 2030. And so I tied up with the Jose Reyes Memorial Hospital, Department of Dermatology, and so that we can together uh, help in this mission of eradication. And so I told them, why don't you use the molecule as a booster for your conventional medicine, because your conventional medicine plus booster plus an immune booster will make it better and perfect. Because let's face it, all drugs have side effects, right?
Yeah.
So we are the ones who will help you so that the patient will not suffer the side effects, so that your drugs will work perfectly.
Yeah.
So
As
this is what you call adjuvant.
Yeah, I understand that, sir. Kasi yun nga sinasabi nila, if you're using yung mga synthetic drugs specifically, maku-cure yung isa, pero for sure may tatamaan at may tatamaan ng iba. So yun yung sinasabi natin if we are doing that. We have been doing
Correct.
that. How many
Very
years?
correct.
Yeah.
So it's the art of combining. Okay? So that the molecule will help the immune system locate these toxins in the body. Once captured, then the body will not get sick. So the medicine can work better. So it's a combined therapy.
Perfect. So we're not saying that don't use it. We are saying that yes, you can still use it, but then again, there's another thing, no, para maprotektahan yung kung saan mapupunta yung I mean side effects practically.
Yeah,
So
because, correct.
why leprosy? I mean, there are many other diseases. Why why become interested in leprosy? And it's eradication, by the way. And hindi lang siya parang matugunan at this point. You're talking about eradication by 2030 or 2031.
Well, I saw the passion of Dr. Maria Luisa Benida, the main dermatologist there, who is the founder of the Skin Research Foundation of the Philippines. And she tested about 70 patients who were actually suffering from leper reaction, and meaning side effect of the drugs. So she was looking for an ingredient that can help remove this toxicity while also giving the medicine at the same time. So I offered the molecule, and when she used it for 10-year study it's a randomized controlled trial study, double-blinded study. It was proven correct. All of them got well. So they would have died, these 70 patients. But because of this combined therapy, they're now alive, and now they're the ones helping the other lepers in the Philippines, giving them hope. Because a lot of our leprosy patients commit suicide. First, they are socially not accepted. Okay, so that's the traumatic. That's the stress that they undergo. They cannot even ride the tricycle or the jeep.
Ito sir, no? Ito po yung sinasabi natin, I mean, as old as the Bible, yung ketong. Tama po ba yung leprosy is ketong?
Ketong, yes, ketong. And it is caused by a bacteria, the wisest bacteria of all, which is actually the Mycobacterium leprae, which is a relative, really, very close relative of the Mycobacterium TB or tuberculosis.
Kita mo to. Magkakamag-anak pa. Magkakamag-anak pa talaga yan talaga.
And they are the wisest of all, because they know how to penetrate. They know who the enemy is. Just like COVID. The COVID virus is also one of the wisest now. That's why it's causing a lot of disaster because it knows how to hide. Just like the mycobacterium, they know how to hide. So
Or
where do they? Yeah,
and this
they know how to hide, and you know where they hide? Not the ordinary tissues. They don't hide in ordinary places in the body. They hide in the general of the immune army, which is the T cell, and their target is to kill the T cell. And so they didn't know that there is such a molecule that will warn these T cells about their presence. Because, these T cells, when they become intelligent, they can easily recognize these viruses and bacteria. So it's the end of them. When the molecules attach to the T cell, it's the end of them. Because once the T cell can recognize them, they are immediately killed. So that's the thing. They will not be able to harm anymore the body. And how fast can that work? The molecules can work split second. Once you drink it, once it travels into your molecule, into your body, and attaches itself to your T cell, split second, you are already ready for the fight.
Wow.
And why is it 3 days? Because there are a couple of viruses or bacteria around that they need to kill.
So tatrabahuhin na nila yan in 3 days.
Yeah, they will launch an attack. They will announce to all the soldiers, hey, watch out for this. It's like giving them a poster. Hey, watch out for this.
Yeah.
This guy.
Grabe kasi naman talaga yun kapag parang kaparehas mo yung lalabanan mo eh. So at least ID na-identify na nila.
Yeah.
And pwede lang attack. Now, was it a clinical trial yung sinasabi niyo sa Jose Reyes Memorial?
That's 10 years of clinical trial, which is actually a randomized control trial test done by the dermatologist head. And she found out that 100% of them got well.
Okay. Na-publish na po ba or hindi pa siya published?
It's actually written by the main author, by the doctor herself. And I think it's going to undergo a peer study. All right.
Okay. So
and then soon it will be in a literature. But it was finished already in 2016.
If proven ng efficacy and then more or less, yes. Yun na lang. Yung formality.
Yeah. At least in their department, they're already using it. And already about 400 dermatologists already are taught about it.
Yeah. So
even the Japanese scientists are here to witness our seminars.
Wow, that's interesting. Now, I'm going to pause for a short commercial. And before that, I'm going to leave a hanging question. My question is, we know that it has cured 32 out of 33 COVID patients. Why, kumbaga parang bakit hindi pa siya i-adapt? Bakit hindi siya gamitin? Ano sa tingin yung insights niyo dito? At how do you move this forward considering na ngayon is kailangan ito? At we are targeting 1,000 people na gumaling using this particular product. The big picture on PNC returns. Stay tuned. Welcome back. You're still watching The Big Picture on the new channel. All right, ladies and gentlemen, napakaraming nagsasabi dito. Wow, Wonder Molecule. Oo, tuwan-tuwa sila. Maganda raw yung discussion natin for tonight. Galing na Wonder Molecule, sabi ni Catherine Lendio. Using it for my family too, the Wonder Molecule. Wow. Oo, sa totoo lang, maganda naman din talaga. I mean, Munet, malamang gumagamit to watching from Dubai. Yun. Marami pa nanonood. Pero again, hindi namin kayo may isa-isa. We are just very thankful that you are here tonight to discuss this Wonder Molecule tonight with us. I'm going to bring in back our guest for tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Ramon Mendoza, the founder and chairman of Tikkun Olan Philippines Association Foundation. Sir, welcome back to the show. Can we have a small game before we proceed? Para medyo loosen up naman tayo. Sir, is it a game or a game? Just a small game. Good. Sir, can you hear us?
Okay. Oh yeah, I can hear you now.
Sige pa.
All right.
Okay, the game is big and small, or big or small. Sorry, big or small. So I'm going to mention an item and then tell us kung gusto niyo is malaki or maliit. Okay, ready? Opo, parang may delay, no? Sir, may delay siguro yung dating, ano? I think you can monitor here sa Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah. Sir, can you hear me now? Clear?
I can, yes. Go ahead.
So, ready sa item number 1?
All right.
Malaki o
Okay,
maliit?
small, maliit.
Malaki or maliit? So, ang unang item is coffee.
Okay.
May delay, no? Nandito yung delay, oh. Hindi masyadong makakuha ka agad ni Sir. Oo. Parang 10-second delay. Sumagot na si Eduardo Mino III. Big daw. Na-represent talaga si Sir Juan, no? But anyway, sige, balikan natin si Sir. Tingnan natin kung paano. Kasi yung audio niya medyo nagka-problema. Oo. Ano kaya? Sige. Okay. Sir, are you back? Okay na po yung audio ninyo?
I think, yeah. Okay.
So, real time na po tayo. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sige. So, big or small? Coffee?
Coffee.
Apa.
Big.
Big. Milk tea?
Big.
Okay. Car?
Bigger.
House?
So big.
Okay. Family?
Very big.
Very big. May ganong category. Credit limit sa credit card.
Small.
Di ba? Makikilala natin yun. Kasi mga guest ako dito na big, di ba? So, alam mo kung yung mga maliliit lang yung credit line limit. Planet in the solar system.
Uranus.
Opo. So, ano po? Malaki o maliit? Malaki yun, di ba?
Very big.
Bed.
Small.
Wristwatch.
Big in terms of cost.
Okay, sige. So, may question ako. Sasagutin po ninyo ito. Kung totoo ang langit, except po sa family members ninyo, saka sa akin, sino gusto nyong isama sa langit kung maakit na kayo?
Family.
So, except sa family members nga.
Sorry. Except the family. Okay. Sinong
Sino gusto?
kasama? My my parents.
Sige na nga. Kung kayo po ay barbero, sino gusto niyong gupitan ngayong quarantine? Na artista?
Aha. Okay, lalaki, babae? Oh my God.
Kahit sino, basta artista, pangalanan niyo lang.
Siguro yung mahaba buhok, si Freddy Aguilar.
Pwede. Okay. So, nakita niyo yung generation, ha? Ako, wala akong masasabi dyan. Kung kayo ay gym instructor, sinong political figure ang gusto niyong gupitan? Ay, ang gusto niyong i-train sa gym?
I-trace the gym.
Apa. Gym instructor kayo, sinong political leader ang gusto niyong i-train sa gym?
Maybe president.
Okay. Good luck, sir. Good luck. If you were an astronaut, sinong gusto mong isama sa outer space?
My cat.
Okay, your cat. Kung isa lang ang pwedeng bumalik, sinong may iwan?
Siya maiwan.
Kawawa naman yung pusa, sir. Grabe. Anyway, alam nga naman kang kayo iwan, di ba? Okay, last question. You have all the money in the world. Which company are you going to buy?
Facebook.
Okay, Facebook. All right. Thank you so much for playing the game and for being a good sport. Sir, curious ako. And back to the interview. Again, thank you sa lahat ng mga nanonood na nakipagtawanan din sa atin. Jeanette, Liza, Joy, watching from Danao City sa Cebu. Maraming salamat again. Si Baby Ruth, the cat? Siya yung pangalan ng cat mo? Baby Ruth?
Hindi.
No, hindi. Sino yung Baby Ruth the cat? Ano ba yan? Cartoon character ba yan? Anyway, sige. Back to the interview. Bakit hindi ito gamitin ng ating institutions? Itong wonder molecule na ito, considering that we have proven that this is somehow effective?
I think it depends really on the type of decision makers each country has. So the leader himself should be the one to really make a decision. I'll give you an example. In Russia, in 2004, their immunologists tested it, and they saw the point. They compared it with interleukin-2, which is the standard at the time for cancer. And when they tested the molecules, it went higher than the interleukin-2 in terms of increasing the killing rate of the immune system's natural killer cells to kill cancer cells. So it was far higher than the drug. And so the immunologists of that country, Russia, promoted it. And then the Ministry of Health signed a memorandum to use this molecule in all government hospitals. So it's actually leadership. Even if I don't talk to the government, they will find out that this molecule is true.
Yeah, because this is they will know, because this is out in the open already, right?
Yeah.
So,
and 70 years. Before it came to the Philippines, it's already famous for 70 years.
Wow.
It was discovered by a doctor in 1949 when he was able to bypass the vaccine. This is actually a way to bypass vaccines.
Oh, and
And
vaccine is a huge business, right?
Yeah, because vaccine is a huge business, right? But there are only 37 vaccines, while this molecule handles trillions of immunity. It's like having a natural vaccine from Mother Nature. In one capsule, it has trillions of so-called natural vaccinations called the universal oral vaccine. meaning the cows' immunity can cater to everything because they are supposed to eat grass together with the soil. And the soil itself is an ecosystem of all the microbes of the earth, including all viruses and bacteria. If not, they will die. If they don't have Mother Nature's protection of these molecules, then you will not see a single cow today. So that's the art of, being prepared for any kind of pandemic. So the cows are alive always.
Right, for sure. Oh, wala pa akong nabalitaan na COVID positive na cow.
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
So
Sir,
that's
paano
it.
ito? This is, paano siya tinitake? Paano ko siya makukuha? I mean, yung...
For children, you just take one capsule of this molecule, and you're protected from all kinds. And then,
Once a day. Once a day to. Once a day.
yeah, once a day. And for adults, 2 to 3 capsules a day,
Okay.
and that will protect you already. That's why we are so happy that we are in this, uh, uh, that we have this molecule because it gives us the confidence, it gives us the peace of mind to go out and to touch base with frontliners who are so scared right now.
Mhm. Are you going out and have you tried talking with them na? I mean, hospitals kayo po? Or bawal kayong lumabas? Or you preferred na hindi lumabas?
I prefer not to go out, but I can't help but go out and touch base with frontliners because they are my target to help. So I go out and help them. And they're saying, oh, baka mahawa ka. I'm protected.
Pero yung minimum health protocol, you follow naman that, yung
I
face
follow
mask.
everything because, we should be good citizens. So I
Okay.
wear a mask. I have a face
Face shield.
plastic
Apo.
protection.
Apo.
I have
So,
a hat.
sir, how do you intend to move this forward? Kung 70 years, it's there already. Now we're in a pandemic and we're trying to reach out to people as many as we can in order for us to get the targets.
Yeah.
Target 1,000 people
Yeah.
cured.
One of the ways is um, to talk to us, to talk on Zoom, online, and this channel is one of the ways. This is very famous channel.
Oh, so I heard.
So you are going to help save lives because of your channel.
And
So
also the people who are believers of the product themselves. I mean, they are users and they.
yeah. So actually, well, I'm not alone here. There are about 10,000 people in my organization who are helping, and we are helping not just Philippines but worldwide. We're all over in 90 countries.
Talk to us quickly about the business that you can make out of this. If I were to use it, do I have an opportunity to make some decent
Yeah.
income?
Yeah, we have a very big business for those who would like to distribute. We give away 64%. So 36, 64. 36 for the company, 64 for you. That's a very big share for a distributor.
Yeah, I think first time to hear about it. Yung ganong klase ng sharing. Parang ikaw na rin yung parang part owner ka na. Parang part owner ka na ng
Because,
business.
yeah, because the company is very generous. And they also give you lots of perks like travel worldwide 4 times a year.
Okay,
In fact,
good.
this is the best company I've ever seen.
And we can talk about more about your business siguro some other times, or because we are running out of time, but for sure we can have you back naman din kung papayag ka at kung may time ka for more detailed discussion about this. But all things considered now, and this is my last question for you tonight. All things considered now that we are still in pandemic, people are confused, people are disappointed, some are still scared about facing the new world order, or what they call the new normal. What do you think is the big picture here? What is really happening right now, and what are the things that people should realize by now?
People should realize that if they won't be careful, uh, the second and the third wave will be happening. The first wave is actually not yet ended. So it's a W, something like that. So the first wave is small, then cases will be downhill, and then another one higher, then downhill, and then bigger. That's how pandemics actually flow. That's the trend. So if we are not careful, the wave might happen. That's why we need really to really help the government right now. Uh, obey what they're saying. So stay home. Okay.
Okay.
The reason why we need to stay home is that we don't contaminate people.
Yeah.
So on my part, I'm just trying to help the frontliners. So sometimes I really need to go out. Okay. So but eventually everybody should do their best. Just do the business at home, and that's why also this molecule is done through Zoom. We only do Zoom, and the molecules are delivered by Grab, so nobody goes out. So you can do your business completely in 1 year without going out. The company takes care of all deliveries.
Yeah, wow, that's interesting. Alam niyo po
Yeah.
yung supposed sabihin yung last question ko, natetempt ako magtanong pa ulit. So, okay ba na meron pa ako isa pang question?
Go ahead.
Uh, how did the business change? Did you grow the business because of the crisis or because of the shift in how we conduct business prior to pandemic is nagbago? Did it go up or down?
In some countries, their volume doubled because of the need for these molecules. In the Philippines, it's it's really good also. In some countries, even times 10 volume.
Wow.
That's why I think there's a need for this company to really help a lot of people. My goal now is to make this molecule available in every home.
Sir, tell us
So
something
I
about
want,
yung isang capsule magkano? Kung i-value natin.
well, the capsule is only like 43 pesos per capsule.
Okay, so you
So,
spend, kung matanda ka is 43
yeah,
pesos per day.
yeah,
So kung matanda ka, you just multiply it by
yeah.
2 or 3. Okay, good.
But if you're part of the company, you can have as much as more than 50% savings.
Okay, so kung part ako ng company and then 20 plus pa yon pesos per
Yeah,
capsule.
because the company is very generous. It will give you free bottles kasi every month.
Okay. And yung free bottles na yun, pwede mo bang ibenta yun kung
Yes,
hindi mo naman magagamit?
yes,
Okay.
of course.
Kasi baka ma-overimmune ka eh. Kung meron ganun na, I don't know kung meron overimmune, but I don't think there is none. Kasi wala din namang side effect yan eh, di ba? Kahit na i-take mo lahat, so hindi rin siya,
By the way, yeah.
walang overdose.
By the way, it's not only for prevention, for immune boosting. There's a study in Moscow also that this product can make you 30 years younger in 1 year.
Oh, that explains how you look now.
I'm actually 60s, but
Oh.
I'm mistaken for 40s. But I don't care. I don't care.
No one cares. And it's how you think. You feel young and then
Yeah,
parang magpamanifest naman siya.
yeah.
And you're,
But what's important? Yeah, that's true. But what's important is how you feel inside.
right, exactly.
Okay. Yeah.
Eh, syempre
And
naman,
the
I mean, paano ka din naman mag-feeling na masaya? Kasi di ba pag masaya ka, more or less, tayo nagigiting mo. Kung takot ka, di ba? If you're scared, so paano, may anxiety ka. So
Yeah.
kung meron ka nito and you're taking this wonder molecule and then siguro yung peace of mind, magra-radiate and things like that. Bukod
and
sa
by the way, we have a wonder molecule juice.
may juice.
Yeah, because I have tested this with comatose people. 2-year-old boy, 4-year-old boy comatose, and even 65-year-old ladies who are comatose. I let them drink the wonder molecule juice. In just 5 days, they're okay. They left the hospital.
Amazing. All right. Sige, sir. Thank you so very much for coming over to the big picture. Really appreciate your time and maraming salamat. I hope you enjoyed your guest here tonight.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much, Sir Lloyd.
Apo. And then where do they get in touch with you? Do you have a Facebook page that they can follow?
Okay. Yes,
Or
we
web-
do have. Yeah, we do have. And okay, we will announce that.
We can announce it naman po. Anyway, sa comment page
Mm.
na lang siguro, ilalagay po ng aming team.
Yeah, just put it there. Yeah.
We'll put it there para makikita naman lahat yun. Alright. Sir Ramon Mendoza, maraming salamat po for your time. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, everyone.
Alright.
God-
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Ramon Mendoza, the founder, chairman of Tikkun Olan Philippines Association Foundation. Ako naman, napakaganda ng inspiration nyo ngayon, di ba? Di ba? The big picture is presented to you by Puzzle Box BPO Inc., also sponsored by SMDC, Luluran, Telepreneur, Step Back Creative Voices, Unisol, PIPS, and PALP. Maraming salamat po sa lahat ng nanood ngayong gabi ng ating episode at gusto ko lang pong sabihin sa inyo na on Monday we are going to have in the show Justin Hogushun, author and investment advisor. Our lucky viewer tonight sa YouTube ay nagngangalang na wala Burmy Lag. Alright. And up next, dito po sa The New Channel, wag po kayo kukurap at wag na kayo ngaalis dahil ilang minuto na lang mag-umpisa ng After Shift with Chino and Trisha. Guest is Nikki Normanson. Alright. So ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye and thanks for watching. Stay on PNC.